So today I've got a new product that I'm trying out. So to start with, this is an ergonomic pencil and it's by the make Creaturecreation. There you go. It's quite weighty and it's designed for graphite sticks that are about 5.6. It took me a little while to work out how to use it because I got it like this and I was like, well, I have to order the graphite, that's a pain. And I unscrewed it and I was like, how do you fill it in? Can't work it out. Nothing in there. And I was like, oh, I thought I got a busted one and I can work out how you fill it. And it turns out you squeeze that down and you do that and this piece opens and that's how you get your graphite in. And what I didn't know was that it actually did come with a stick, and this was the stick it came with, and it was a lot sharper when I started. And these can, it turns out, come in different lengths. And this is designed to be a drafting type pencil, so it's not the graphite lead stuff that I give you isn't like HB or anything like that. It has no tonal level. And it's quite weird to use. So I hope you can see this. So normally I would do like a light layer. Let's just do a circle. And then I would do another layer on top of that. And another layer on top of that. And I would work out my layers. But with this one, there is not that much difference. I can kind of get a light layer, but I really have to be light. So it was quite weird, and having something this chunky is also weird. So I thought, oh, well, this will do for, rough sketching, just when I want to quickly chuck something together really quickly and just get some notes. But because I can't get any tonal levels, it's a bit weird. So there's me sketching away thinking these drawings look terrible and flat, but that's what drafting pencils are. They're not there for detail and tonal levels and all of that. So I thought, you know what, let's try something different. So I then ordered some blue inserts, and these came in packs of 4, and these are shorter. So depending on what you buy, it depends on what length you get. So it was a case of squeeze the end, open it, out with the old, and in with the new. Now I'm used to using blue pencils, but I'm used to polychromos, Prismacolors, Caran d'Ache, so the ones that you can really layer up and get lots of things. So again, there's me thinking, why can't I really get any layers with this? And it's a very light blue. I don't think it would photocopy very well either. You can get blue leads and graphites that actually are designed not to be able to be photocopied. It's like a security thing. I used to use them years and years ago. So again, I was just like, okay, it's very light. And then I thought, well, actually, you know what? This would be perfect for underdrawing. So I can do an underdrawing and just build it up later with other colours, with inks, with whatever I want really. But to use, it's extremely smooth, and I thought, yeah, this is good. I can get really quick images with this. I was very happy with that. And that's the whole idea of this pen, is it is literally, this pencil, sorry I keep on calling it a pen, this pencil is literally just going to be for speed sketching when I'm out and about. Nothing fancy, nothing major, just speed sketching. And then a gentleman who I've followed for years and years, who does animal portraits, he recommended some different types of inserts. And there's this one, it's again, I pronounce it Creaturecreation, but I may be wrong. It's these charcoal leads. Now, he uses the dark one. I could not get it anywhere. So I thought, you know what, something's better than nothing. And these are expensive. So I thought, well, you you know, you get what you pay for. These again, slightly different length. And these are literally like charcoal, so the minute you start handling them, you're going to start getting dirty fingers. And the nice thing about this is that you can adjust it to how much you want. So it's nice having that much control. Now with this soft charcoal, this is what you might have seen me sketching with before. It's quite gritty to use, but it goes down. I'm hardly putting any pressure on this. This soft one goes down really nicely. So if I'm doing a sketch and I want to add in some detail, then this is actually going to be good because I've got the end that I can sharpen up with some sandpaper, and I can get some really, really nice little details. So, for example, just by flicking, because this is a soft one, I will get different tonal levels. And you do get quite a lot of breakage with them. So in a sense, the gentler you are, the better. But instead of using a charcoal stick where I have a lot less control and my hands are literally getting covered, this helps stop my hands getting quite covered. And I can add in really good detail levels. But I can still do it really, really fast. And I've still got the control, so I can extend it and do nice big patches, or I can just bring it a little bit further forward and I can do those teeny weeny little bits of detail. So this is really nice. I thought this is good. This will come in for sketching, especially if I'm somewhere and I want to sketch some wildlife. If I use this charcoal lead, then that is really handy. So it's really simple, because at the end of the day, all I've got to do is drop one inside of there, and that's it. That's all I'm carrying with me, a sketchbook. The only problem is waterproofing. This won't be a waterproof medium, and it's not smudge proof. So the blue is. The pencil, to a degree, I can still smudge quite a bit of it. You can see the charcoal. Whee! Yeah, unless you're carrying a tin of fixatives, you are going to end up with a smudged mess. But in all honesty, even if you end up with a smudged mess, as long as you know roughly where your lights and darks are, you can just come through and rework any detail. Also, have something like a sheet of glycine between each of your pages if you're doing charcoal work and you haven't got a spray or fixative. You can get tiny tins of fixative, but they can be temperamental. Let's just say very temperamental. So then I thought, I'm going to try and find this stronger one. So I went to Jackson's. Now Jackson's overkilled on their parcel. I literally had an A4 package, and inside that package was a box, and inside that box was bubble wrap, and inside that bubble wrap was another box, and inside that were 2 sticks. A stick in each box. It was absolute overkill. But I got a white one and a black one. These I feel are, they feel thinner. It's probably just my perspective, but you can see how dark that one is compared to this one. I can't remember which is which, by the way. So again, push, load. You can see I've used this one a couple of times. This one I think is my harder one, but because they didn't come packaged like this, in fact this one stick costs more than this whole packet. I do not know how they work this out. So this one is darker. But it's also soft. and it feels softer than this one. But you can see, hopefully, it is a lot darker than that one. But I still, and because it feels slightly softer, and I haven't sharpened it. Let's see if I can give it a little bit more of an edge. There you go. See how much darker that is. And it smudges less, I would say. So this would be, yeah, the darkest one. But if I sharpen up that edge, I will be able to get some fine detail. I think I've blunted it a bit too much. I've been having too much fun with it. But even blunt, I can still get the effects of like a wild mane. See? Just by doing little light brush marks. And smudge test. Yeah, I don't think it smudges quite as heavily. So again, I can just put this inside, carry it around, then when I want to do a quick sketch, pop it out and start sketching. It goes down very, very quickly. So for fluid motion, people walking, you know, that sort of thing, I can quickly capture movement. And then I can, even this, I can come back and do something with it later. So, you know, I've been out, I've seen somebody walking around, I've liked it, and I've come back. And depending on how good my memory is, and if I've taken photos or not. Then I can bring in some detail. I can smudge a bit. And I can mess around. So there's those options. So these I think will be absolutely brilliant for speed work. The charcoal ones I've got a lot of getting used to at the end of the day. The white one I haven't really tested much, but I've have I got anything I haven't tested on? Actually, yeah, here you go. I'll give you a quick show of the white one. This is just a little notepad thing that I use for scrap paper. This is craft card. So the white one is moderately hard, so it is going to blunt down quite quickly. This craft card really isn't the right thing to try out on, but there is some depth in there. I could get a couple of these pencils and just, you know, have different leads and graphite bits in each one, but it's quite quick and simple to change over. Where's that blunt one? And let's see if I can do a quick bit of layering. I mean, where I have my arthritis, my hand problems, this isn't too bad. This isn't too hard. It's a little hard. I mean, I'm a bit tired today. I've had a full day at work, so my hands aren't brilliant right now, but I'm still able to do it. And yes, you can layer a little bit and get lighter tones. So there is flexibility with this. So yeah, if you are shopping and you see the Creaturecolour ergonomic pencil for 5.6 sticks and you want to try something different, and it is different, it feels different, the weights are different, the line weights are different, the way that the graphite, depending on what type you get, will go down, will be different. It's fun. I mean, like I say, it's great for quick speed sketching, just mindless thinking, you know, not worrying about any major details. You can, I mean, see, I can cross hatch really well. So you can use cross hatching and hatching for indicating shade. But for street sketching, for getting down ideas, if you're at a cafe and you just want to catch people in motion, really good. I'd say probably not so good for colouring in. I mean, you could, but again, you're not going to get brilliant tonal layers. It's going to take a lot more effort. Hatching again could come in for that. So yeah, I just thought I'd share. This is something you might see me in future using. In fact, you will see me using. I've just remembered I've done a couple of videos with them. And so far I'm really enjoying it, in all honesty. It's not as heavy on my hands, whereas when I grip a pencil I have to have a much tighter grip, whereas with this, because it's ergonomic design, I'm a bit looser on my hand, so less pressure, so I'm not getting the pains, so very beneficial. Sharpening the graphite, the lead, charcoal stuff, I believe you can get special sharpeners for them. I haven't invested in one yet because I just like playing. I'm not going to take it serious yet. Also, I'm sure I can wiggle something with a bit of sandpaper and a knife, but don't try that at home. So yeah, I just thought I would share with you the latest product that I'm just having fun with. And if you do see it on discount, if you see it in your local art shop, if you see all the components, like all the different graphites, charcoals, the leads, everything, I'd say it's a handy thing to have in your sketchbook pack, in your pencil case, even just in the bottom of your rucksack as an emergency pencil. So there we go. Oh, and the blue kind of layers over the grey, but not really so much over the charcoal. It kind of just smudges it and makes it dirty on there. But yeah, there you go. So that's the Creaturecreation ergonomic pencil for 5.6, and some of the bits that you can add to it. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this, and it's given you some ideas of projects that you can try and enjoy. And until next time, all the best and happy drawing to you all.